Police officers put their lives on the line for us every day, even before a national pandemic. But now they're facing greater risk, being infected while doing their normal job. So what happens if an officer does get sick? Team 12's I-Team's Bianca Bono finds out not all officers in the Valley have emergency sick leave. Bianca.
Guys, the Scottsdale Police Association says despite risking their health and safety on a daily basis, their officers are not getting emergency sick leave like the majority of the Valley.
We're out there supporting the community.
While most of the country stays home,
Providing the same service.
policing doesn't stop.
We just want the same support back, and it's something we're not getting from the city.
Damian Mendoza, president of the Police Officers of Scottsdale Association, says if a police employee or their family member were to contract the virus, the Scottsdale Police Department is not currently offering them emergency paid sick time.
I believe it's wrong that we don't have that as first responders.
Under the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, or FFCRA, some employers must provide up to 80 hours of paid sick leave for the coronavirus.
You have to connect it to COVID. So that's something that's different. Typically, you're not having to have any specific ailment to qualify for sick time.
But emergency responders can be excluded. Attorney Scott Gibson explains that's there to prevent a staffing shortage.
How do we make sure that we maintain public safety? That's the reason why first responders may be excluded at the choice of their employer.
A choice the 12 News I-Team has learned that most police departments in the Valley decided not to make.
We didn't want to just call out the exemption and say you cannot apply for this.
Chandler, along with Phoenix, Tempe, Glendale, Gilbert, and Peoria, chose to give their officers 2 weeks of emergency leave.
I hope it gives them comfort. I hope it shows that we, care and support them.
The Scottsdale City Council is scheduled to vote on the issue May 19th. Meanwhile, Mendoza worries some officers will work while sick or go weeks without a paycheck.
If someone doesn't have the bank sick time or vacation time, they would be essentially without pay.
Mendoza believes extending the emergency sick time to first responders is the right thing to do.
I think that is the best thing, is to communicate and possibly revisit and see how we could come up with a compromise. It's something that is provided to the rest of the employees in the city of Scottsdale. However, the emergency responders have been excluded from that.
And a police spokesperson says so far 3 Scottsdale police employees have been tested for the coronavirus. 1 has tested positive. We're in Scottsdale. Bianca Bono, 12 News.